Hey, welcome to the Lynch blog for Wednesday, July 25th. I mentioned on my show yesterday the passing of actor Sherman Hemsley. Sherman Hemsley, dead at the age of 74, founded his home in El Paso, Texas. Sherman most notably played the role of George Jefferson. George Jefferson from the television sitcom The Jeffersons, which aired on CBS from 1975 through 1985. 11 seasons in all, a very popular program, very funny, and also very groundbreaking for the time. The Jeffersons was a spinoff of the classic All in the Family show, which I don't think anyone would argue was in its own right one of the greatest television sitcoms ever. The Jeffersons spun off of that, and no one ever thought for a minute that it was going to be nearly as successful as All in the Family, which it wasn't. It didn't reach those levels, but it sure did have its longevity. 11 seasons, pretty amazing. And the Jeffersons, as well as All in the Family, often credited with covering a lot of issues that back then, at the time, were considered quite taboo, most of them racially based. Jeffersons in particular had the subject of interracial marriage come up all the time with a couple recurring characters that just made for some great television and also kind of sent a message. And looking back now, interracial marriage, as an example, nobody bats an eye really now. But back then, oh yeah. George Jefferson, the character, was basically a guy who won a lot of money in a personal injury case, took that money, invested it into a dry cleaning business. It became very successful. He became very rich. He moved from Queens to Manhattan and became a very rich businessman living in a white man's world, and that made for some great comedy. Great comedy, especially considering the time frame, the snapshot of the time frame that this show took place. It was just absolutely before its time. And for that, we will always remember the Jeffersons and Sherman Hemsley. You will be missed, but definitely not forgotten, as the Jeffersons lives on, I'm sure, in reruns and in syndication for many, many years to come. Hey, hope you can join me on the air after 3 today. More trips to give away to Vegas for the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Be listening up. I'll give you some more keywords to text in and hopefully win a trip for you to head out in September. Have a great day.